Brothers among three taken out in Bull Bay, St. Thomas on Thursday. What is really going on in our country? What's happening to the young people? We're going to discuss that on the program after the crime situation has escalated beyond control. When we return, we'll have exclusive details of this to come on the program. This is Link 007 TV. Let's talk, and we'll be right back after this short break with the full details. Welcome again and thanks for joining us. This is Link 007 TV. Let's talk. Well, it seems like the crime situation in Jamaica is escalating out of control, more than the government can manage, more than the police can manage, and more than the army can manage. And this is a very unfortunate situation to see what is really happening in our country as it relates to crime and violence. Now we're going to go over to Bull Bay, in which two brothers were viciously taken out in an attack at their home in that community. Now, what transpired here still puzzles the entire community. It has puzzled the whole entire stretch of road that these individuals would have resided on for many years. And this has totally left the community in shock and in total disbelief about the unfortunate situation which unfolded on Thursday night. But the police are continuing the investigation into the matter. But this is not an isolated incident, and when we look what is going on generally around the country, you have a saying, you can't catch Quaco, you catch him short. And maybe these are some of what is being played out in the country based on how the escalating crime rate is actually going. So the community of 10 miles in Bull Bay, St. Thomas remained tense after two brothers were among three taken out in separate gun attack in the area on Thursday. So three individuals were taken out in this attack, but these are separate incidents. But the two brothers, they were at the same location and they were taken out. Now, the family have stated that these individuals, they were not involved in any wrongdoing. They were a good, decent, upstanding citizen. So this has left the family puzzled as to why someone would want to take these individuals out. But the police have not provided any information as to what they theorize happened. However, it's still early days yet, and the police are still trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. So the deceased has been identified as 28-year-old O'Shane Prince and 24-year-old Sawan Reese, both Mason of Tankwell Heights in 10 miles Bull Bay. Now, these individuals, 128, 124, young people, promising individual, still in their prime. So they were at home when gunman attacked them, and the two of them were taken outside the dwelling. And trust me, you don't want to see what really happened after. Mara splashed out everywhere, and the two brothers' lifeless body lay in the yard which they share with other family members. Now, what happened here is puzzling, and the situation become even more ironic was that another individual was actually taken outside the house as well. But on seeing what was happening to the other brothers, he made good his escape. So in the first incident, the brothers were taken out after gunmen invaded their home. Reports are that about 12:40 a.m. on Thursday, the gunmen kicked open the front door of a house where the two brothers lived. The brothers were both conned multiple times in upper part of their bodies. During the early morning attack in the area, it was also reported that two houses were set ablaze by these individuals, who eventually fled the scene. The police have not yet established a motive for this latest homicide, but the residents believe that it's relating to gang-related activities, and this might have played a role in the attack. Meanwhile, a man was also caught in Bull Bay area about 3 p.m. on Thursday as well, and this in another incident. So the police were on the scene processing that crime scene after the previous one that happened, and these are just ongoing developments. But this crime situation in Bull Bay is nothing new. This has been stemming for over years and years, with some insiders stating that this has been going on for some 10 to 15 years now, after rival faction continue to wreak havoc on the community and also members from adjoining community. So what people theorize is happening that two gangs are actually warring in the area, and it's actually led to innocent people from different areas being caught in the whole entire dragnet of the situation, where innocent people life is being taken and innocent people are just caught sometime even in the crossfire, and they themselves are taken out for some foolishness another, or just something that could have been resolved differently. But when we look generally on what is going on in our country, it's an unfortunate situation and it's a sad one. And something really needs to be done in order to tackle crime and violence, as this thing is escalating more and more each day. I've seen the police being equipped with different types of technology devices. I've seen the police getting new vehicles. I've seen the police increasing their manpower. I've seen so many developments. However, crime is still a growing problem in Jamaica. And one have to wonder, when will this stop, or will it ever stop? This can't continue like this. So much innocent people life is being taken. It's like life doesn't matter anymore. And as a country and as a nation, we can't progress in the right path or on the right track with this level of crime and violence. So many people life have been taken, some uncalled for, some you can put the puzzle together, and some they have been gone even without a trace. However, based on the matter of time they have gone missing, you know that they could not be alive. And this is the reality that we are faced with today. This is the reality of our country. This is what people have to live in. This is what people have to wake up to on a day to day basis. Now, with this new development in Bull Bay, it just goes to show you that something must have gone wrong here, in which these two brothers might have been involved in something, even though the family is stating that they don't believe that these individuals were involved in anything. However, some of the time you're not going to know everything that their family members are involved in. Some of the time they portray the best for you to see, and deep down under, you have some undercover things going on. Not saying that this was the case in this, but you have seen many situations in which these situations unfold, and when you look, these people are actually involved in things that the family knew nothing about. Not saying this is the case in this one, just making that clear. But what happened to O'Shane Prince and so on Reese? One aged 28-year-old, one aged 24-year-old, both Masons of Tankwell Heights in 10 Miles Bull Bay, is very sad. It's very unfortunate, and the family right now is left in total disbelief about what happened. The community right now is very tense after people in the area did not really expect such an unfortunate awakening on Thursday morning, and the police have intensified their presence in the area and will continue to monitor the situation. However, the people believe that that is not enough, because once the situations quell down, or these problems quell down in the communities, the police resort back to their normal day-to-day life. And the people and the residents of the community, they are the one that have to live with the reality, walking past this house every day and remembering the grim reminder of what took place on Thursday night. Now, people can't continue to live in this level of fear. People can't continue to live in this level of anxiety. People can't continue to live in this level of unpredictable future based on what is going on. The people in the communities are becoming scared and scared each day more and more based on the development that is taking place. What can the authorities do in order to quell the situation? That's a big question. However, I don't even know if I myself have the answer for that one, because so much measures have been put in place and so much measures have been implemented in order to curtail the rapid spread and of crime and violence. And it's an unfortunate and unpredictable situation. The police can't be everywhere at every time. So it's not that I can say that the police are not doing enough. They cannot be in every area, every nook and cranny. They cannot know when certain situations are going to occur. However, most of the time, the community members, they know what is going on. They themselves, they are a part of it. And that is what is fueling these things more and more and give these hoodlums the drive to continue what they're doing. However, I just want to just implore people out there, just try and protect yourself and avoid problems as much as possible with people. Because at the end of the day, we see how this situation sometime end with people life being snuffed out innocently. And some of the time these situations are so uncalled for. Well, this is where I'm going to rest my piece on this. Thanks for watching. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. I'm just going to leave you with what a superintendent had to say about the entire situation that took place in Bull Base. It's a pleasure talking with you. All right. Much love and much respect from Links 007 TV. Peace out and bless.
About 12:40 a.m. this morning in the Tankwell area of Bull Bay, a family was in their house asleep when their door was kicked open by men posing as police, armed with rifles and handguns. They ordered 3 males from the house on the outside, and they proceed to, from there they proceed to shoot the males. One of the males escaped unhurt, whilst the other 2 died on the spot. The police has been in the area over the last couple of weeks with operations cordon and search, targeted raid and snap raids in a bid to apprehend persons, especially a wanted man who resides in these areas. We are unable to lay our hands on him, but yet we are still making effort. We are pursuing and we are making effort to apprehend him. We are asking the citizens to cooperate with the police in a bid to apprehend.